Okay, welcome to this 30-second tutorial on how to create a coil in Autodesk Inventor. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to want you to do is start a 2D sketch, and on this 2D sketch, select the plane. On this plane, I would like you to draw out a line or a series of lines that you're going to want your coil to run across. So let me just choose a basic line. I'm going to draw this line on the screen, and then I'm going to finish the sketch. This is our starting line where we're going to get a coil to go across. And I'd like you to go to your origin folder, click on the plus, and then select the plane to kind of work with it. So actually any three of these will work. I'll choose the XY plane, turn on the visibility, and then I'm going to offset from plane and put a small offset between that line and this plane. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this new plane I created, and then I'm going to draw something that I want to coil. And like most things, you can select a number of different shapes and most of them will work. But for this project, let's just use the circle. Click on that, and I'm going to draw, let's say 1 inch or so away from the line, a circle. And I can dimension everything if I'd like, but for now this is good for me. And I'm going to finish the sketch. And now we're going to take this circle and we're going to use the coil tool, and the profile is automatically selected, but if it's not, just go to profile and click on it. And then I'm going to use for my axes, I'm going to select this line. And right away you're going to notice that the coil tool is in effect. It's trying to coil around the line. It does not reach the entire length of the line, but that's because we have to adjust the coil size. If I go over here, we can select the amount of revolutions we have, so I could choose maybe 5 revolutions. That looks like it covers the entire thing. I can also taper the edges if I want. That's going to give it, here, let me show you. It's kind of like, it'll make it larger or smaller. So let me put a 20-degree taper on it. And you're going to notice how much larger that gets because it's kind of tapering every time it does a revolution. I can adjust the pitch, which if you notice, it's going to make it larger or smaller. So if I make it from 1 to 2, it's pretty much doubled the length of the coil. And I can also go to coil ends and I can select how I want to start it and how I want to finish it. And what this is going to do is it's going to either round off or flatten the ends of your coil. And I actually don't want those in effect right now, but mess around with them and you'll see some really cool stuff happen. So once I have my coil in place, I press OK, and that's it. It's generated a coil with a tapering of 20, and you can see how it flows nicely. And this works most of the time, so hopefully it works for you. Anyway, that's the short tutorial on how to do a coil. Hopefully you found it useful, and I will see you later. Peace.